I'll introduce myself. Hi, everyone. I'm Tessa Schmank. I'm the marketing design manager here at Wow Video Tours. What I was doing there was connecting both Zoom on my computer, hence you see me here. And I'm also on my phone because I plan on sharing on a phone version so you guys can see a little bit of the difference from each screen since we are dealing with social media here.
And I'll say hello to, I'm Joy Kaiser. I am the business development specialist here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been with WOW for about 2.5 years and just excited to be here and have Tessa share. She's great with social media and marketing and all of the things. So we are so grateful to have you guys all here, and I hope you learn a lot, and feel free to ask questions. And we will record this and send it out later so you can kind of refer back to it. But Tessa, I'll let you take it away.
All right, just gonna make sure everyone's in here. I think they are. Woot woot. Okay. If anyone comes in, I'll just later we'll let them in. Okay, so today we're gonna go over a little bit about mastering your social media, kind of like the best practices for posting your listings on Facebook and Instagram. We're basically gonna give you a rundown for think of it like an introduction to social media a little bit here. Just because everyone has a different view and a different knowledge base on how social media works. And please, I would also like to note it is different everywhere you are. So what works for Joy down in Charlotte, North Carolina may not work here in Ohio, where I'm at, Northwest Ohio. So it varies so much based on your location, and by all means, have fun with it. With social media, it's one of those things that just take some time to play with it and see what works best for you. And just because something worked best last week doesn't mean it's going to work the best this week either. So take everything with a grain of salt because it is an ever-changing, always changing market.
So true.
All right. So I'm going to hop right on in here and share my screen. I'm going to show you from the desktop first. We're going to start with showing you guys how to access your media, because that is where this starts. And I just let in a few other people, so thank you guys for joining. You guys are going to learn a lot today. Okay, so when you log into this Wow Video Tours and you have all your listings, this is your view. This is the Order Now page. When you go ahead and click on Listings, and all of your cards and all of your media is going to show up here. So right now I only have one, and that's okay. And we have the order details down here, the nice download assets. That's what we're going to use. But real quickly, you also have your single property website button, the property website builder. So this is where you edit that property website. And then your marketing toolkit, which this is all free to you to use and utilize to the best of your abilities when you order media with us. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on the download button for this listing. And it's gonna pull you up to a new page. Here you can also still view your single property website. You can also share it, share the QR code. You have both your branded and unbranded. And then you have tabs for all your media. So photos, video, we got 3D tour, floor plan, all of it. And all you have to do is scroll down and be like, I want to use this picture. You can do the web version or the high quality version, or even a branded. Just go ahead and download. If you have video, we have this nice vertical video and cinematic. Just go ahead and click download. Joy, what do you think? Should I hop right on into social media from here, or should I show it on my phone next?
Yeah, I would show like, where does it go? I think that's a question I get a lot is I click download, where is it now?
Yeah.
On my computer. And how do I get it to Facebook, Instagram?
Yep. Okay. Directly from the computer, we have right down here, at least for me, I'm on a Mac computer, so an Apple product. All my downloads show up here in this little finder. This is my most recents. They'll be right in here. You can also click Open Finder and you'll find everything that's in your downloads. Another way to navigate there is to click on this little finder button in the left corner.
It's Tessa, for me, it's still showing the WoW page.
Sorry,
That's okay.
I did not share my full page. That's my bad. One moment. Okay, so I changed it to my desktop. Can you see my downloads now?
Yeah.
Okay. So as I was saying, sorry, this is the downloads part. This is where on a Mac computer or Apple product, it'll go here. You can also open up the Finder and find it all there as well. So there's the image that I downloaded. Woo-hoo. Apparently I opened it multiple times. Oops. I also have the vertical video downloaded right here. That's loud. I'm gonna exit out of that for now, since I already know where that is. I'm gonna go ahead and then open a new tab and type in Facebook. Brings me right to my feed page, everything on Facebook. I'm gonna go ahead and navigate over to my account on the top right-hand corner. Wow Video Tours. And when you scroll down, this is everything on your profile or your business page, whatever you're seeing. On the left hand, if you have a business page, you'll see the Meta Suite and you can access that from here. I'm going to scroll down and right here is where we're going to start a new post. It has a nice little what's on your mind. It's going to ask you that. I know that I want to use this vertical video, so I'm going to go ahead and click on this reel. I would love to make this a reel. Or well, I'm gonna go back. Let's do photo first. We'll keep it simple. If I do photo and I go navigate to my downloads and it's not in order, of course, but we want this picture. I want to post this picture. You can post multiple pictures, FYI. You don't have to only select one. You can select multiple. All you have to do is hold shift and click multiple if you wanted to share multiple. But let's just do the one for now. So I'm going to go ahead and click open. And here's our post. This is what we're starting with here. And I quickly want to go over why I guess we're using photos and video instead of just a link or anything like that. Personally, I've seen in the past, and I'm sure Joy you have as well, photos and video, especially video, has always outperformed anything else. It always does well on social media. There's something about the visual of seeing something and or in movement that just grabs the attention of your followers so much more. There's about a 10 times greater reach when you use a video on Facebook compared to a photo or just a link. And then when it comes to Instagram, the algorithm, it definitely is geared towards pushing more video in front of people's faces more than a photo, and Instagram doesn't even do links. So, and then back to this post. So if you want to add your caption, whatever it's about, let's say new listing. You simply must see this home in all of its glory.
Tess, what if we want to write on the picture itself?
We might be able to do that in edit. we have this little, we can crop, rotate, tag something, or use the text tool. Right there. And just go ahead and click add text, start typing, let's say an address. And I like the white. Let's make it fancy. We can then drag and drop it wherever we want, make it larger. It's not perfect. I will say it's not as intuitive as, like, let's say you're trying to add text to, let's say, Canva or some other graphic design software, but it gives you the basics of being able to do that. Okay.
I didn't even know you could add text on a photo.
Now you know. I have Grammarly also. I love Grammarly. Little plug there for a moment. It always rewords a lot of my sentences and it always makes it sound so much better. And then if you want to add emojis, that's right here. Let's add a little smiley heart. And let's see. Can I find a house? There it is. Boom. And then let's add a hashtag as well. I'm going to say new listing. And maybe the location. So this is in Lima, Ohio. Joy, what is your opinion on hashtags? Like what have you seen perform well on hashtags?
I would say like real estate, Charlotte real estate, maybe your sub market. Oh goodness. I mean, I wouldn't go too crazy. Maybe like 4 or 5 hashtags.
Yeah, I would say about 4 to 5 hashtags per platform. And you can gear each platform specific hashtags if you find the need. For new listings, not so much, but maybe for other things I would. But yeah, we don't want to like overwhelm followers with too many hashtags. So a good range is about 3 to 5.
And be sure, like for Charlotte, I know a lot of people do the CLT abbreviation, but people that are searching hashtags are not. So you want to put like the full city, and then maybe like your submarket, South Charlotte or Belmont or whatever, like the town that your actual listing is in.
Yes. And then down below, we have a few more things, like we can add more photos and video to our post. If you had a collaborator, if you wanted to have other things in here, you can add those as well.
And we love it at WOW when you guys tag us or add us as a collaborator, allows us to share. So feel free to tag. I always, share listings on Facebook or Instagram when we're tagged.
Yes, I love it when you guys tag us because I always am going in. I'm the one going in there and liking and commenting if I can. It is a great way for us to connect and it's awesome. And then I think we'll just go next to next. This is your post preview. You can adjust who sees your post. Right now we have it set on public, so anyone. You can share it to groups that you're in if they're relevant, and then boost post. Now be aware that boosting a post is money driven, it's monetized. So you need to have your business manager Meta Business Suite all set up and a credit card on file. When you boost a post, it can be a great way to get that listing or whatever you're posting out in front of more eyes, but it's not always guaranteed. Every post performs differently. But I think it's a good way that if you're trying and have the budget, it's a good thing to like get started with, but it doesn't need to be for every single time. And the next button is just post. And it takes a minute. And it's there. And then, as you know, people can like, comment, share it. You can share it as well. If you need to make any edits or changes, there's this nice little ellipses dots right here. You can pin it to the top of your page, save it, edit it, whatever, or if you need to delete it and restart over, that's okay too. So yeah. So there's a quick rundown of using it on Facebook here. Now, if I did, let's say a reel, I wouldn't click photo and video. Let's go restart here. I would go to reel and we're going to drag our video over. Go. That's loud. I'm going to turn my volume down. So once you have it uploaded, you can click on next. There's this nice little trim button if you need to. I'm not going to. I think our vertical videos are trimmed perfectly. And then we can add any details. So I will note it's a lot more limited when editing on your desktop compared to your phone. So I'm going to show that next, but it's all it would be is next, like you have your thumbnail. You go ahead and save. Your caption would go here. If you're changing if it's public or not. Tag any people, again, boosting, inviting a collaborator. And then you just go ahead and publish. Okay. That's basically it when it comes to the rundown of social media posting all when you're using your computer. You have
Tessa,
a
I'm
lot-
sorry, can you run through that one more time? Just that was a little fast.
You're good. I was also going to show on my phone as well, since I assume most of you will be using it on your phone. Would you like me to go from there, Rebecca, or would you like to see the computer again?
Just the computer really quickly again, thanks.
Okay. Is there a specific part?
Sorry, posting the reels.
Posting the reel. Okay. One moment. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. Okay. So again, you're on your main Facebook page here. This is again on the computer. And when you scroll down, you see all your previous posts in the past. We go in between here, we have where we can start a new post right here. You have your photo, video, and reel. I'm just going to go ahead and click reel. And then in my downloads, mine are right here. I can go ahead and click on them, and any of my recent files are here. Or if you need to go further back, you can go ahead and click in your Finder. And let's say you had one on your desktop or something, you can go ahead and use that from here. And just click, drag, and drop. So click, drag, drop. We're gonna go ahead and click next. Again, the editing is very, very limited on the computer. I will show you guys on the phone. You have so many more options to edit things. But if you needed to trim a video, you can here. We're gonna hit next. And then the third part is adding any details. So let's click on the image. We have all our thumbnails. You can just click one from the video itself. You have this nice little slider that when you let go, that is now your new thumbnail. Or if you needed to, you can upload a separate one.
Can you show, like, just click on maybe like the kitchen or something and show how that looks? Because sometimes the one they choose looks kind of wonky, so I do always recommend like checking to make sure it's
Yes.
a good
Usually,
photo of the
pulls,
front or the kitchen or something.
yeah, usually it pulls like the very first like 2 seconds, 1 to 2 seconds of a video.
Mhm.
But there's usually no text or anything on it. Might not have all the most interest to you or your logo on top. So I suggest going in about like 5 seconds or so. And either getting the title card like that, or choosing a very interesting spot in the house like that. Then we go ahead and click save. Over here where you can describe your reel, you treat it like a caption. So again, if I wanted to say new listing that you must see. It's not giving me the option to do emojis here right now, but for all you Mac users and Apple products, a little shortcut is to hit Control, Command, and Space all at the same time. Oh, wait. Nope, not that one. Apparently, I don't know myself anymore. Ah, is my shortcut's not working, of course. There's a shortcut for emojis and it's not working. Oh well. I swear, there's a shortcut. Google is the best friend. Control, Command, Spacebar. That's what I clicked. I'm not crazy. There it goes. So here's your emojis. Bear with me. Oh goodness, my computer's making me a liar. So yes, Control, Command, Space. That is a nice little shortcut you can use if you want to add emojis to literally anything that you're on. And then if we scroll down, we got who could see this. So our public, if you want to tag people, boosting the reel, inviting collaborators, and so forth. And then once you're complete, all you do is hit publish.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see if it'll let us preview it. Thank you, Sean. I saw your comment. Right, and then that's out there on your page. We hit refresh. Doo-doo-doo. There it is, in all its glory. Woot woot. All right, I'm going to stop sharing. And then I think if anyone has any questions about the computer side of things, we're going to move on to the phone. No? All right. Let's see. Oh, I saw a message from Mary. To add a video to Facebook, can we do it with a regular video or do we need to request a vertical video from WOW? No, you can use any video that you want. I highly recommend a vertical video or some other 1080 by, oh shoot, what's the other dimension? 720? basically a vertical. Because it fits inside your phone. And it fills the entire screen. It, goodness, sorry.
The walkthrough video is the horizontal
Yeah.
video. It's the longer one that probably a lot of you order. You can use that as a Facebook post rather than a Facebook reel, and that's going to look a little better than if you try to put a horizontal video into a reel. Then you're going to have like, if you do that, you have the space above and below, which is fine, but it looks better as a post.
Yes, actually, I can show that too.
So
One moment.
instead of starting it as a reel, you would start it as a video.
Yes, so if we go back one more time, we have this photo video right here, so it's gonna show up the same way. Let me find my video. Shoot, what's it called? I'll just drag and drop. It's not liking me today. Okay. Okay. Dragged and dropped. So when you just start a post, if you're not doing a reel, you could just do a regular post and you can still upload photo or video. And that's what this is going to look like. It's uploading right now. Let's see if it lets me do video options real here. Perfect. You can add a video title. So let's say, again, just listed. And if you wanted the address, you can add any tags, such as this is a real estate video or new listing. Oops. Add a collaborator. There's auto-generated captions. You can turn that on or off. Auto-generated subtitles, again, on or off. And then you can change the thumbnail. It's asking me to save. Okay. So again, you can choose a suggested one that it already has, which looks like it would be this. You can upload your own image, or you can choose from the video itself. So again, you have that little slider again that you can click wherever you want it to be. And then just be sure to click save. Add your caption. Any emojis. And then hit next. You get a nice little preview. Again, the same as when we did the photo. You can make it public, share to groups, boost it, and then go ahead and click post. All right. Refresh. Oh, it's not showing up yet. But you get the idea.
Take a minute since it's a longer video.
Yep.
Tessa, Jennifer was asking if you're able to convert the walkthrough video to vertical.
You can crop it to be a vertical, but that beginning text, it won't be the same. I'll say that. You can do it, but that doesn't mean it'll be the same. Like when we shoot a vertical video, we're shooting it in that vertical format and very, very mindful of that while we're walking through the house. And then when it's uploaded and we edit it in that specific fashion for a vertical video versus the cinematic is a bit longer, a bit slower moving, and it's shot in that horizontal format. So we get wider shots, we get to see more. When you take that horizontal already, I'm gonna stop sharing so you can see my motions. So when you're shooting in that horizontal, you see my screen. I'm in a horizontal right now. If you made it vertical, all of this would just be gone and all you would see would be this. If you just clipped it versus when you turn it on its side and are filming in that, you filled your entire screen and are more in tune with what that vertical is going to show.
It also, I've seen agents do that before. It also seems to like make it lag or something. It just it really doesn't work very well, unfortunately.
Yes, I've seen it done. It's just, I would definitely say when you're doing vertical, be mindful of the vertical. When you're doing horizontal, be mindful of the horizontal. Okay, and then I was going to share here.
Exactly. And a little plug for the vertical for August, we do have 50 off. So if you're considering it and you want to try it out, just use the code. It's Real Deal 50 for $50 off.
Let me put that in the caption. There you go. I am going to share on my phone now. Oh, good. Now it's going to let me. It wasn't letting me at first. Okay. Are we ready? Do, do, do. Okay. So now, as you can tell, I'm not filling your entire screen because I have a vertical phone and I'm sharing that. So I'm going to go over to my Safari and I've got Wow Video Tours pulled up. So I'm just going to show you real quick again, starting from the very beginning, when we first go to access our media.
Tessa, do you have an app? Is there a WoW app?
We do not at the time have an app, but you can access everything again through either Chrome, Safari, whatever you're using as your typical web search. So I just typed in Wow Video Tours on my phone, on my Safari page, hit go, and this is what came up. So this is our mobile version of our website. Everything's the same, it's just kind of shrunk down to be mobile. So if you like scroll, you still see everything. I'm gonna go up to the right-hand corner. There's this nice little hamburger menu. I'm gonna click on that and it brings down everything. And I'm gonna go ahead and click on sign in. And I'm already signed in, so it popped right on up. It's the same view when you first go to order. You're gonna see everything. Shoot. Come on.
Are you looking for your listings?
Yeah,
I think if you click your photo, yeah, there you go.
thank you. I forgot for a second.
I know, I don't use it on my phone as often.
I don't either, but it's the best way for accessing your media this way. Or you can email it to yourself, text it to yourself, or for those with an Apple phone, you can AirDrop. I love AirDrop. I use that all the time.
Me too.
So I'm gonna go ahead and click on listings. Again, here's your view. I'm gonna scroll down. There's the one listing I was doing, the same buttons, your order details, download, single property website, the builder, and marketing toolkit. So if I click on download, or not. Well, it should bring up this page when you click on download. And then again, you'll see your single property website, your unbranded one, all the same buttons to view, share, the QR code. And then we have at the top here, the tabs for all of your media. So photo, video, 3D tour, floor plan, whatever it is. I'm gonna go ahead and download the vertical video.
One important thing on your phone, if you click download and you're not getting anything, you probably will need to turn your pop-up blockers off. So
Yes.
you would go into settings, then click Safari. You may need to search for it. Click Safari and then scroll down a bit and click the pop-up blockers. And just make sure those are off.
You gotta turn that off.
I find sometimes they just like randomly come back on, so you have to
Yep.
maybe check it every once in a while. If you're clicking download and it's not doing anything, more than likely that's the reason.
Yes. So again, I'm on my phone. I just am going over, I went from Safari to my photos. And here I had already downloaded some photos and the vertical video. There it is. Ta-ta. So I know that's saved in my photos. So if I'm going to go to my social media, I got the Facebook app right here. I'm going to open it up. And then there's two different ways to make a post. We have the little plus button up top. You can see I click on it. We can make post, story, reel, or do a live. Or there's another little plus button right in the center at the bottom. You can do story, reel, live, upload video. Let's go ahead and do a reel. Or well, I'm going to start from the post again. We're going to start with post. And then we'll go to make our way to reels. So I want to add a photo and video. It pulls right up my camera roll. And I want to use a few photos. Go ahead and select multiple. Click next. And this is the view you're given then. You could choose different layouts if you'd like. See, I love this. It's a little bit more difficult sometimes to post on your phone because it's a smaller screen, but you have so many more options available to you when you post on your phone. These apps, these social media apps were geared towards using them on a phone. And then if I wanted to say something, check out this gorgeous home. I already knows I like certain emojis because I use these all the time. And then again, if you wanted to tag anyone, add a location. It's not good. There it goes. So there I added a location. You could add how you're feeling about the listing. You can, if there's tagging an event for this, you probably won't. And then if you're doing nonprofits, which again, not really applicable for this situation. But yeah. That's pretty much it. We got our post all ready to go. See, it says Wow Video Tours is in Lima, Ohio, because we put in a location. We got our nice, beautiful photos and a caption. Go ahead and click next. We've got some more options available to us. We can, after post, this will turn our photos into a reel. We have that option now. That is something relatively new that Facebook has done. Love it. Let's try it. Let's see what it does. You can change your audience, your scheduling options. Right now, I'm just going to post it now. But if you wanted to, in the app, you have the ability to schedule it for later. So let's say your listing is going to go live later tonight, but you have time right now to do the post. You can go ahead and click schedule later.
Can you add music for photos? I know you already have music for the videos, but can you add music for photos?
I know you can for Instagram. Let me check for the Facebook. Let me get there. So you can change to whatever time you'd want. We'll go back to publish now. You can share it right to your story, Facebook groups, and a collaborator. I don't see music at this point. If we go back, we can edit photos. Add more, add captions to specific ones.
Can you click edit and see if there's music?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Here we go. Cool, so we can. So let me go back and show you again. So from here, I went and I wish you could add it to the whole post. Okay, so go ahead and click edit. And then we're gonna hit edit again. And we have the buttons up at the top. We have a music little button, a crop, a sticker, text, and a link. So if we wanted to add music, there's something you wanted to search or use, you can preview it with the little play buttons or pause buttons. If you liked it, go ahead and click on the center. Okay. You can edit where in the song it is if you, oops. You click on the image. Sorry. If you click on the audio button again, the little music, this screen pops up. And it says the song will play on your story and the sticker will be invisible. You can drag this little sound bar if you wanted to be playing a different part of the song. And then we have this nice little option. Certain sounds have lyrics already built in. So they're preloaded, and then you can just like select a different text style and overlay it on top of your post. So I like that one. I want to keep the text where it is. Click done. You can move it wherever you want. All right, I'm going to remove music for a moment so you guys can still hear me. And I'm not talking over music. If you wanted to add stickers, location, more music, there's another spot for music. You can do that with the little sticker icon right here. If you wanted to add text, we got this little text button here. Let's say we wanted to add the address again, right directly to the post. Oops. You guys don't need to see my face looking down at a phone. And again, move it wherever you'd like. If you use two fingers on the screen, I'm using both my thumb and my pointer finger, and I'm like dragging bigger and smaller. So that's how you change the text size. And then just let go. Again, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to add, let's say, Lima, Ohio. And let's use a different font. You can change the text color. You can change the alignment as well. You can add outlines, make it inverted, or a background. All you're doing is clicking that button multiple times. I like that one. I'm gonna click done. And again, two fingers to make it a little bigger, drag it down, and we'll leave it there. And you have the ability to add a visit link here as well, if you had a website. And then there are some buttons down at the bottom corner. We have effects, lighting, and settings. So these are probably more for editing the image itself. So if we went to effects, we edit our photo. I Don't entirely suggest it, but we can. If you wanted to change just a little bit of brightness, you could. Yeah. Let's say that's that music back again. And I hit next. And then we're gonna hit done. And it's a beautiful home, beautiful post. We hit next. And we had everything else already. So we can go ahead and click post. And it's gonna share. Okay, so what's being shown right now is it took those photos that we uploaded as a post, since we also turned on towards the end there that little toggle for the reel. It kind of like added those photos into a quick reel for us. Like it made it for us itself already. So it's like almost all ready to go. All it's asking us to do is add maybe some fun music. And it syncs the audio clips. You hit next. Pause. Pause for me.
Tessa, is there a way to slow down the video? It goes really fast.
There we go. It kind of so what it did is it auto synced. This is what Facebook Reels thinks that it should be at. But if you wanted to, yes, if you wanted to, you can edit this stuff. So I'm just going to show you how I did that real quick. So there's this nice little button in the corner, edit. Go ahead and click on that. And you have all your images in here. And you can make them longer or shorter.
I think also if you change the song, it might.
Yeah.
That one was kind of like a choppy song.
Yeah. So if we wanted to make them longer, so this one was pretty short. There. Much longer. You can and all the editing is the same if we're on reel. This is basically me showing you how to do a reel next. You can add more photos or clips. If you have video clips, you can reorder them, discard, replace, crop. Lots of editing available to us. We can even add text over specific areas. Like if I wanted to say living room. But I only want the living room text to show when we're on the living room. We have this little snap guide. I'm like dragging this arrow closer and it snaps into place right at the start of when the living room is. We scroll over and snap the other one. We're going to take it all the way over here. I'm just going to snap onto the end of that one as well. So living room is only going to be shown during living room. This little slider adjusts our size again. There it pops up only then. So again, we have audio, we got text. The clip hub is just like preloaded clips that you can use if you wanted. You can add effects again if you wanted. captions, stickers, or save the video. Just trying to think if there's anything else. If I didn't like this photo, you can go ahead and click replace and choose a different photo. Or if you had a video clip you wanted to add. Any questions so far? But if you're happy with it, then just click done and we're gonna click next. And again, here we go. Here's all our reel. You've seen all this before. We can describe it and say new listing. We can even, I love this, we have hashtags. And if you wanted to tag someone, all you do is do the @mention, and you can either type their name, or if they're up at the top of your page already, just click on them. You can add location, tag and collaborate, share to groups, add topics. Your scheduling options are here as well. And if you're all happy with it, you can click share now. And it uploads.
So Tessa, you added the photos just for like a photo post,
Yes.
and that already got posted, and then it made it into a reel, and that will also post. Is that correct?
Yep, these will be two different
Okay.
posts. All right, here, I'll show you, here we go. We got our just photos post that we did earlier. We got our music attached to it and everything. And then we had the story. It posted this on our story. We wanted to see that up here as well. Saying, go check out our new post. And then if I refresh, did our reel show up? There it is.
It is.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's what the audio is called. I love it. All right. So the last thing we're going to show you is uploading the vertical video as a reel. So I'm gonna go in here, start in a new post, and go ahead and click right. We're gonna start from Reels. So it's asking us to upload some media. I'm just go ahead and click on the vertical video that I had uploaded here. It's got us in the editor already. We're already inside the editor, just like last time. This all looks familiar to you. If you did not like the audio that was on the video already, you have the option to change that if you wanted. So we wanted to add audio, go ahead and click add audio. Let's do this one. All right, now we got two audios playing at the same time and we don't want that. Why am I drawing a blank?
I've never done it on Facebook. You may just want to mute it on your phone, mute the audio on your phone. I feel like there should be a button to remove the music though.
Yeah, there should be
Is there an edit at the bottom?
there's add, replace, speed, crop, mirror, reverse, and split. Let me discard changes real quick. Let me
Oh, if you do noise reducer, does that turn it down? Oh, controls.
That doesn't remove the sound, that just reduces the sound.
Can you go back to controls? I think that's where it might be.
Oh, where was controls? Sorry.
I don't know.
Oh,
There you go. Yeah.
there we go. There we go.
And then you can add music right there.
They like to change things and move things all the time. So
Yeah,
it's
I
social
do it
media.
mostly on Instagram, and that little speaker button is actually down at the bottom, so you don't have to go
Yes.
for it.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, I thought it was like right here. So every platform's a little different, unfortunately. Gotta play around with it. So yes, let me go back and show you where we found that. So if we go on the audio button right here, we have the music we can add and the controls on the right. And this is the audio already playing. We can just turn that down. If we want a little bit, we can. Or just turn it all the way down. And let's say I want to add different music. Let's go ahead and click on that. Scroll again. I liked the Walking on a Dream. I want a little quieter. You can add voiceover as well as you'd like. That'd just be you talking over top and being like, check out this beautiful home. You have the ability to do that. You'd have to use your microphone and just talk right off the bat.
Be sure the music's down low so it's not, otherwise it kind of competes
Yep. I
if you're
wondered.
doing a voiceover.
Oops, I just turned it off. Oh, it did not like that. There we go. Beginning. Check out this beautiful property. Beautiful kitchen, dining, and all the beautiful spaces you want to see. Okay, it's not really working for me, but you get the idea. And then we hit done.
I think sometimes it's wonky when you're sharing on Zoom,
Yeah,
like the issue.
it's acting a little funny. But again, we have the ability to add effects, any other stickers you'd want. That's all in here again. If you wanted to edit the clips, you could. Let's say you didn't really like the end card. You could delete that. Or wanted the whole video to be a little shorter. Or if you didn't want the beautiful home to be visible the whole time, just maybe for a few seconds. You have the ability to do that. So now it's only visible in the main part of the house. And then it disappears. Going to add clips, crop them, you have the ability to do that. And once you're ready, click done. And then next. You can edit the thumbnail here. Up in that top left-hand corner. Add your caption. I can't spell. Adding any hashtags. Oh boy. Phone sometimes doesn't like me. There we go. Add another hashtag. Let's do new listing. There. Beautiful. Again, if we wanted to add location. If there's any groups you want to share to. Scheduling options, publish now or later. Tag and collaborate with anyone. And once you're all ready to go, just hit share now. That was weird. And then it should pop up on our page once it's uploaded. Might take a minute. Not there yet.
Yeah, it does take a minute, especially on Zoom, I think.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions?
I see something from Sean. I missed the 10 minutes or so. Can you give me the steps? Posting to the Wow For You page.
Oh, yeah, she's logged in to the WOW page, like as her own account, but this
Yes.
is what you would do if you're posting
On
on your
your own.
business page or even on your personal page, sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Same
Yeah.
sense.
The business, there are some differences when you're using a Facebook business page versus a personal page, personal profile, I should say. But it is very, very similar for most things. There are just a few key differences and abilities that you can or cannot do, such as like boosting a post. But for the most part, it's the same. And it was just the easiest way to show you guys. Mary, my photos from Wow are downloaded to my desktop. Should I get those onto my phone somehow to post on Facebook or keep them on the desktop and load them from there? Earlier we showed on how to download to the computer and then posting on the computer. And then later we showed how to download from your phone and then use on your phone, post from your phone. You have the option to do either. Sometimes personally, I don't always like downloading things on my phone, or I struggle to get it there, or I already have it on my computer and don't want to have to relog in to download to my phone. So if you have an Apple, I highly suggest using AirDrop. I like using that. And then I just think you have more abilities available to you when you're posting on your phone than your computer. You can, but it's better. I hope that helps. Rebecca, are you going to walk through how to post on Instagram? I can. Rebecca, would you like to see that next? I do realize we are running a little over.
If you can, that'd be great, but if we don't have time, I understand.
Okay. Joy, how are you? How is your time?
Oh, I'm fine. I would just say, if anyone does need to go, I know we're kind of running late, feel free to jump off at any time, but if you
We
want
will, this
really
is
quickly.
recorded. Yes.
Yes, we are recording. And one other thing, in case anybody jumps off, everybody has a local account manager or business development specialist. So Chris, Pam, myself, Craig, or Carter. So if you ever have questions about anything, please feel free to call us, and we're always available to walk you through it. We can jump on Zoom, we can jump on a phone call, stop by your office. We'd love to hold a little training if you have a team or something. So please feel free to reach out to us anytime.
Yeah, indeed. I won't go as in depth for this one, just since we are running lower on time. But I will show you real quick, Rebecca. So it's very, very similar. I will say that. If I could just go out of my page for a second, and I'm going to open the Instagram app. Oh, look, Joy popped up. I'll go to my homepage for a second. Again, I'm logged in under WOW Video Tours, our personal page. If I want to post something, we have this nice button right in the center bottom, and then click on that. Oh, hello. Love that. If we want to go to post, just slide over and it goes to post. You can upload everything here again like normal. If we wanted to go to reel, you just kind of slide it back on over to reel and click on your media. Again, we're just doing the vertical video, so we're just gonna do the one and hit next. See, I'm a little bit more fluent with the
Easier to find that clip audio on Instagram.
Yep.
It's a little speaker, you just slide it on over.
Yep, found that one a little easier this time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna click done. So we have this nice little slider bar. If you click on your clip, you have your volume, voice effects, crop, speed. If you want to split it, so you can make multiple clips out of a clip. If there's something specific you wanted out or to move it somewhere, you have the ability to do that. I'm gonna undo that for a second. Replace, adjust, or delete the whole clip itself. But if you don't have it selected, you notice how it's selected, it's yellow all the way around it. If you click out of it, stop. Okay, we've got more options available to us, or different ones. We can have text, sticker, audio, add some more clips, do an overlay, edit them, add captions, voiceover, filter, and import different audio. So if I added text, let's go ahead and say must-see listing. You can change your type of text, whatever you want it to be. You can change the color and the saturation. You have a lot more options. If you wanted to change, ooh, this is fun. I don't know if I've seen this yet. We got some fun animations going on here that we can add. And then if you wanted to add any other effects, you can, and then your alignment. And once you're done, you just let go. Click done. And
Thanks,
then
Sean.
we have these nice little sliders. We can add this text wherever we want if we only want it on certain parts of the video. I want to move it down low, so we're going to do that. There we go. And we get a nice little preview. If we want to add different audio, since I didn't like the other one, you can search for trending. And choose any part of the clip that you want, if you want to move it.
I will say on Instagram, sometimes the trending audios aren't long enough for our videos, so you do kind of have to check. You would just slide to make sure it fits the whole.
Yes. When
I
you
find one I love and I'm like, oh, it's too short.
Yes, a lot of times, so you'll see when you do pull up audio, you can preview it and all that stuff. We got the title, who it's from, kind of how many reels are using it, and then the length at the very end there. See, the one I have clicked has 2.11, so it's 2 minutes and 11 seconds long.
And
So
on my phone, it doesn't show how long, so I can't tell until after I select it and then select. So every phone's a little different. It is nice
Yep.
when it tells you how long it is.
That's true.
I
If
have
we
an
want
older
to
phone
change,
than you.
no, I have a 13 mini.
Oh, okay. I think mine's the same.
I like my mini
Maybe
though.
I need to update my app or something.
Maybe you got large text on.
Tessa, one quick thing. Can you show them how to upload at the highest quality on Instagram? Do you know how to do that?
What do you mean?
Um, on to upload the video at the highest quality, because otherwise it'll sometimes it doesn't upload it at the highest quality, and so it kind of will lag. So you can turn your settings on to always upload. It's on like your main page up at the top.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything else I need to show on the reel section, or should I do that first?
Just if you can just show how to finish out the reel, or like how to publish it, and then just go back to that really quick. I do think
Okay.
it's kind of important to make sure that's on, not just for our videos, but for any video that you're uploading to make sure it's the highest quality.
Yeah.
We could do it like we could do a whole Instagram class. Honestly, there's so many
There
features that you
really,
can use on here, but just
there
the
really is.
basics.
I'm just showing you, there's a lot here. I'm like, I want to go in every single one of these, but there's just so much. I don't think I have time to cover it all. So I'm just going ahead and click next. We're happy enough with this. Again, here's the preview. I'm just go ahead and click on edit cover. Give it a minute and it will upload the video and you can choose from a thumbnail. There we go. Let's do the little living room.
I
Click
do
done.
find on Instagram it doesn't always pull the first slide. It's always kind of like a random one.
Yes.
So I'm terrible about posting it. I'm like, oh wait, I don't want that for my cover. So I have to go back and fix it.
Okay. Any hashtags? The nice buttons are all there. You can hear my typing, can't you? Do another one. There we go. You also have options. These are really cool. We haven't, you're not probably not going to utilize them for posting on a new listing, but they're fun features that you need to check out yourself sometime. The poll and the prompt. And if you want to tag people, add a location. Let's say we're going to do Lima, Ohio again. trial reels are new. We'll hit on that next time we talk about this, but if you have the chance and know, go ahead and check it out. And then since our Instagram and Facebook are hooked up, since they're both uploaded in the Meta Suite and they're connected, I do have the ability to post to both my Facebook from Instagram and then as well as my story if I wanted to. You could do just this one time or all times. And the more options, there's so much. You can schedule the reel. Here's the upload at highest quality. Just toggle that on. If you had translations, anything else, people download it. And then once you're all happy with it, go ahead and click share. And then it loads. There's so many pros and cons to having a personal profile versus a business page, I have noticed. So many. For example, I want to share a lot of Joy's content, but she's using her personal account, and a business cannot share personal content. But a personal can share business content, if that makes sense.
I
There's
also
just-
I have a private account too, so that could be.
Yeah, I've looked into it a little bit. There's just a lot of pros and cons to both.
Mhm.
There's supposedly Facebook can flag you or something if you're using a personal page when you are a business and things like
Mhm.
that. So it's like best practices is to use a business page. And then if you have a personal, to share to your personal. At least that's what's recommended. It's taking a minute to load. Did it go yet? Not yet. It's just hovering on that last one. Anyone have any other questions for us while we're waiting? Nope. There it goes. Yay! Woot woot.
And the reason it's lagging is because of Zoom. Since she did do the upload highest quality, it should look really nice. Like if you go and look at this post on the page, it should look nice and
Yes,
normal. Right now, it's just
trust me, it's beautiful.
low and free.
It's beautiful on the page.
Yeah.
Okay, any questions?
Thank you, Tessa.
All right, I'm gonna stop sharing. There we go. All right. Well, thank you guys. Thank you everyone for joining us today and learning a lot about Facebook, posting your listings on Facebook and Instagram and a little basics on Reels. It was a pleasure to meet you guys all. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. We'll send out this recording after, and I think that's everything.
Thank you all so much.
All right. Have a great rest of your day.
Have a great
guys.
day. Bye.